Playmaking guard Dennis Schroder is among one of the top free agents available. Of course, as you remember, turned down a 4-year, $84 million extension with the Lakers midway through the season. Robert, the Lakers could work out a sign and trade deal with him. They could just sign him. He could just go somewhere. What do you make of what he should do and what the Lakers should do?
Well, if I'm Dennis Schroder, as soon as I saw that trade with Westbrook, I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble, because you want to get your money. You sat there and said, oh, I want to return to the Lakers, but you wanted to play games. And now you are the disaster of your own game plan. You don't know what you're going to do. You probably lost about $60 million because you didn't sign with the Lakers. Now you probably have to sign a one-year deal, because I don't think the Lakers are going to bring them back, because they're stacked now. They have no room for you. They're already at the cap space, so you're going to have to find another home and try to start your whole career. I just hope it doesn't turn out like an IT situation where you pass up all this money and then you can never recoup it.
Well, fit and then money, as I was looking around the league preparing for this segment, it was a little bit difficult for me to figure out where exactly it makes sense that also has the money. The one place that I kind of landed on, I was like, well, maybe Oklahoma City, pre-existing relationship. They have the flexibility to do it, but we also know, based on the Kemba Walker trade, maybe that isn't a team that's necessarily looking to win right this second. I do know that Alex Saratzis, his agent, is one of the premier agents in this league, and so I'm sure he's cooking something up. But it was a little bit difficult. My honest answer of where he's going to go, what is going to happen there, is I really don't know, Rachel, and that's based off of the money, who has the money, and the fit for him.
I'm glad we're at least showing some positive Dennis Schroder highlights. We were showing him getting blocked and like missing layups. Do we have to rub it in?
No, he said it.
I'll give you four teams, which probably means he'll sign with none of them. Malika already got Oklahoma City. That was one. I think Boston has taken a look, and with Kemba gone, they could use a little off the dribble juice. Minnesota needs a backup point guard that could squeeze him under the tax. I don't know if he's their kind of guy. We'll see. And Dallas, they have money to spend still a little bit, I think, and they would like an off-the-dribble guy to take some of the burden off of Luka. Dennis Schroeder's not a great fit next to Luka because he's just a so-so three-point shooter. But, I mean, it's worth, at this point, with the years and the dollars it's going to be, it's worth a look. But that means I'll go 0 for 4. It'll be another team.
I think for me, I want to say is I think the biggest thing is he wanted to be a starter in this league.
That's what
now, wherever he goes now, he's going to go back to being a backup, which ain't bad. Think about it. Manu Ginobili had one of the best careers in the NBA being a backup. So if he can accept that,
in your role,
he might be able to do that again somewhere, somehow.
It is interesting, though, because I was just thinking about that, Robert. You know, all the back and forth in Atlanta, I'm a starter, I'm not a starter, and then Oklahoma City, of course, really made his case for being the kind of guy the Lakers wanted to pick up in the first place. And when he got to L.A., it was, I'm the starting point guard, remember? And everyone was like, oh, that's bold to just come out and say that before training camp has even started. And now, of course, his options for that are dwindling.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.